We're back. It's been a long 3 weeks, but we're back. See you in a bit. Back. I'm walking as I'm talking. It's been a long 3 and a bit weeks. Yeah, sorry I've not been around. It's been crazy hectic with work and home life, as these things do from time to time, and I've just not been able to get my hands on the Deus II. So anyway, we're here now. We're back on the permission. It's a beautiful bright morning, but it's very, very windy, so let's hope the wind mic does its job today. A massive thank you to all of you that have reached out to me in my absence. I am here, I am alive, and I'm going to go and do some digging. I'll see you in a bit. Well, it's a bit of a disaster already because the wind is about 50+ miles an hour, so I've got no idea if you can hear this or how it's coming through, so keeping everything crossed that the wind doesn't spoil the audio. Anyway, we're on to our very first target. By the way, I'm on Griff Finds, Papa Griff, his eco program today, so I'm trying a different program today. Mix it up a little bit as I haven't been here for a while. I'm on the Celtic field, which I've done a lot of times. It's also got a bit of green waste, so we have to be a bit careful what we're digging. But yeah, go over to, I'll put a link in the description, go over to Griff Finds channel. It's absolutely flying at the moment with all the amazing Deus II tutorials and digs that they're doing and things that they're finding. So yeah, get over there, have a look at his eco program. That's what I'm using. I'm changed, I think on his he's got the square tones. I've gone to the normal tones, but other than that it's as it is on his video. So anyway, we've got a pretty stable 84. Let's find out what we got. Right, let's see what we got. 84. That's quite a nice tone, but obviously brand new to this program. So yeah, it's in this little clod here. So let's move it inside, shall we? So you can see it. It's in here somewhere. Nothing jumping off the page. Oh, hello. Something is jumping off the page. There you go. Don't even need my pinpointer. Our first find of the day is, oh, might actually be a coin. That would be good, wouldn't it? Let's give it a clean. Back in a sec. Well, more likely a button than a coin, I think. I think that might just be the remnants of a shank. So, got my hopes up. Anyway, we're off and running. See you in a bit. Fellow Deus II users. There you go. Look, on the surface there, look. Coming up as a 25 is Coke. 23 to 25 on the Deus II is Coke. Avoid at all costs. The next one is a very, very special moment for the Notch to 11 channel. 18 months I've been digging on this permission and various other bits of land, and I'm pleased to tell you we have now found our very first moo tube. Look at that. Well, at least I think it's a moo tube. If it's not a moo tube, let me know, but other than that I'm strangely happy with that. Oh well, let's crack on. Right, I finally arrived on the really nice bit of the Tudor field. I can't remember if I mentioned, but my final destination has always been over by the Tudor field and the sheep's pasture. So I've gone through the Celtic field and a couple of other bits. And I finally got an 85, which, sod's law, I didn't film. And that looks a bit interesting to me. It's definitely a coin, and it probably looks a bit better on that side. You can just about see the detail. I think that might be a little jeton or something like that, maybe. Let me just give it a gentle clean, little field clean, and I'll be back in a sec. Very interesting, that one. Well, it's not made much difference. You might be able to see it better than I can, but there's definitely some writing around the edge and something in the middle. I think that's a little jeton, you know, very thin. Definitely a coin. You can see there's an edge in there as well. I don't think it's a button. I'm pretty sure that is a little jeton. Oh, that's awesome. That goes in the nice box, and we'll have a proper look at that back at the ranch. Excellent. Let's crack on. Right, next one. Hopefully you can hear that. Is an 89, a little bit of 90. Yeah. Gonna dig that, see what we got there. Don't know if you can see behind me, that's the other half of the Tudor field, and it looks like it has been, something's been done to it. He doesn't plough here, but it might have been turned over, so I'm going to go and have a look at that in a minute, and that might give me a new opportunity for some more finds. Right. Still in the hole, which is a good sign. Right, let's have a look. Well, we found it. The camera actually did fall over, hence why you've now cut to the actual hole. Yeah, don't think it's anything of note. It's got a little bit of a thread on it or something, bit of shrapnel or whatever. Cool, moving on. Next one was a 55, and I don't even need my pinpointer because I can see it already, and I think we've got a bit more Tudor. Have a look. Oh yeah. Oh, a bit bashed in places, but that, I'm pretty sure, yeah, is a little Tudor button. Excellent. We're in the right place. That's a little hammered jeton, I think, and a Tudor button. Come on, let's find some silver. See you in a bit. There you go. Don't know if you can see that. It's been kind of turned over and flattened. Probably seeded, not sure. So yeah, new potential. And we've started with a 66, which is that. Which is quite green and obviously quite decorative. So yeah, that's encouraging. See you in a bit. Next one was a nice little 86, and I'm pretty sure you can see it. Yeah, that is a nice green coin staring back at us, I think. In the lights you can see it. Oh yeah, that's a 1 penny. Who have we got? Let's get a quick clean on my trousers. Oh yeah, that's Edward the 7th, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sure of it. That is Edward the 7th. He faces. Oh yeah, Edwardius. Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. I don't think I've ever found a Edward the 7th penny. So what age is that? It's about 19. Yeah, 1910, is it? Oh, that's awesome. Lovely job. That's going to clean up lovely. That's a really nice colour, that. Excellent. We're on the coins again. See you in a bit. Well, we just had a very scratchy 90, which I thought was going to be another one of those little tag things, because it was very scratchy. But that's just fallen out when I've turfed out the top. You can see it. Oh, sorry. There, in the middle. What we got? Is it a coin or a button? Or something completely different? It's a funny old shape. I know that much. Okay. Tell you what. I'm not gonna rub that too hard because it's very green. I'm gonna give that a clean. That could be quite interesting, I think. Back in a sec. Well, I'm none the wiser. I think that's a coin. It's a very odd shape, and it's very, what appears to be pretty blank, if not very blank. So yeah, we may never know. I was getting my hopes up for a Roman then for a second, and well, it could maybe, I suppose, but yeah, we'll never know, I don't think. Cool, moving on. You didn't see this one, unfortunately. For some reason my camera didn't record, but anyway, it was an 85. It fell out straight away as I lifted this over, and you probably can't see her, but we've got a Queen Victoria, I think it's a halfpence, and if we flip it over, let's get it wet again. Yeah, you may or may not be able to see. Britannia's just about coming through there. Looks better when it's wet, but it's dried. And it's 1880 something. So yep, another coin. Right, camera's playing up today. Anyway, still very windy. Another coin, albeit largely blank and completely and utterly sliced in half. Came in as an 80. Yeah, cool. Moving on. And another one. 84 this time. Oh my gosh, this wind, man. Yeah, another coin. That's unbelievable. I'm having a right coin fest. This ground that's been turned over has just come alive again. I think it's another toasty though, unfortunately. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, another halfpenny maybe. Slightly bigger than a farthing, so I think it's a halfpence. Yeah, if there's anything there, I'll let you know. Failing that, see you on the next one. We may never know what that is. It looks buckly. It's only a tiny fragment of, as you can see from the size of it on my finger, but that is very cool. Would have been absolutely beautiful, whatever it was. Broachy or buckly or whatever it was. Yeah, nice. That was a 66, just so you know. Oh, I'm shivering now. This wind chill is pretty high, so I think it's time for a coffee. See you in a bit. I'm cowered by a bush and a tree, trying to stay out of this horrendous wind. I'm not giving up, I tell you that much. I've waited a long time for today, so I am not going home early. I've got a coffee, I've got a corned beef and beetroot sandwich, which I'm now going to eat. Before I do, a couple of huge congratulations to two of my mates, Mark and Carl, two pals who over the last handful of days have both found their very first Roman coins. So massive congratulations, boys. Really chuffed for you. Let's hope I can find something. Doing all right so far. Get the coffee down my throat, get a bite of sandwich, and I'll see you in a bit. You see that one? Lovely solid 90, that one. Let's give it a dig. Okay. It's been really hard to do live digs for obvious reasons. It's so windy. It's 50 mile an hour plus today, unfortunately, but it wasn't going to stop me getting out, I tell you that much. But it's made it difficult filming, and it's cold. It's really cold. Right. So it was a 90, wasn't it? Let's have a look. Still there. Oh, I think it's not this, is it? Oh yeah, look at that. Curse of the live reveal. That is a massive piece of lead. That's my first big bit of lead. I've had a tiny little bit and then that's that. Oh well, cool. Worth a try. Moving on. Next one is a surface find. It was a solid 51. And it's there. It was a little bit further under that grass, but I just popped it out with my finger. So I thought we'd have a look at it together because it looks a bit interesting. Is it button or coin? Ooh. Yeah, look, that is wafer thin. That could be another one of them little jet ether type things. Let's give it a wash. Back in a sec. Well, I'm pretty sure it's not a button, but I'm also maybe just seeing something on the edge. Don't know if you can. Don't think it's a button. It's just too thin. It is wafer thin. So I think that could be another coin, ladies and gents. So yeah, we'll clean it up back at the ranch. We might get something off it. You never know. Cool. I'm having a wonderful time. See you in a bit. Next one was a sweet 87. and it's out on the first, there's a little hole, out on the first shovel load. So I thought we could see if we can find it together. It's that. It's lead again. Oh, it's a squished musket ball. Oh, I don't mind that at all. God, that's hit something hard. Just about to see a little bit of the roundness left. The rest is toast. Cool, lovely. Let's move on. Right, next one was a 72, and that's very interesting. I think that's really old. That's really green, and it's like a closed link. So that's definitely something. And it looks like there's an indentation on this end, so as if another link went. So it's almost like a part of a chain, maybe, or something. I don't know. That's very cool. Tiny as well. Coming in as a 72. So if you've got any ideas what that might be, do let me know. But yeah, interesting Artefact time. See you in a bit. Right, the next one was a 75, and I wasn't going to bother filming it. It was just literally under the surface, just kind of pulled it out from under there with my digger, and it came out to there, and I picked it up and I thought, well, yeah, just another button, you know, give it a wipe, not another button. Turned it over, however, and look at that Bobby Dazzler. That is a gorgeous little livery button that's silvered and appears to have a animal's head on it. I'm not going to wipe it or anything like that because I don't want to take all that silver off for obvious reasons. But that is absolutely lovely. As buttons go, I'm very, very happy with that. Excellent. I'll give that a clean up. I'm starting to run out of time now. I've got about an hour and a half left. I'm absolutely battered by the wind, but I've absolutely loved it. Nice. Put that in the box and you'll see that one back at the ranch. See you in a bit. Right, well, I've just got a 98. I'm kind of walking off now, so I've come off the field that I was on and I've kind of cutting through back towards my car now. So yeah, I just got a 98. I don't think I've ever had a 98 on the Deus II, so I'm expecting it's going to be CAC, but I thought I'd film it in case 98 isn't. So let's just see. There. Apologies, I'm trying to do this. Right. Well, it's green. Is it? Just there? And 98 is what appears to be a whacking great button. Or is it a really badly damaged coin? Not sure. Jury's out. You see that? Might be a coin actually. Something in the middle there. Anyway, either way, it's in better days. Cool. Well, there might be one or two more. Failing that, I'll see you at the roundup. Once I've defrosted, of course. See you in a bit. Welcome to the roundup. This, believe it or not, will be aired and filmed and dug all on the same day. It's Thursday. As you know, I've been trying to get a video out for weeks. So I've tried to make sure that I've dug it, cleaned it, filmed it, and aired it all on the same day. So yeah, it was a bit of an effort, but we got there. Plenty of junk, including these, about a dozen of these little aluminium pesky things. Lots of CAC in CAC corner, including the inaugural Moo tube for the channel. Happy days. We've got plenty of lead, including a smashed musket ball, 3 nondescript buttons, and then we've got a kind of Artefact corner
We've got this little button here, which I think is a little Tudor button. So that's very cool. We've got this little decorative piece here, possibly off a brooch or a buckle. Again, that's very old, I think. That would have been quite nice if it was whole. Some sort of other greeny bit. Looks like the top of a hammer, doesn't it? It could even be a top of a hammer, like a toy hammer, but no idea. Another really green bit. That's got some age to it as well, but none the wiser. If any of these you know what they happen to be, please do shout on, leave me a comment. That was just a bit of lead, but I think it might be part of a little stylus. It's got that little pointed end, and then this little bit here, little decorative piece off something. And then moving on, we've got a lovely livery button. Trying not to, I've not washed it or anything because I'm worried that silver will come off, but there's a little lion or some sort of head facing left with the telltale rope underneath, so that's very cool. Well happy with that. That's definitely a coin. You can probably just about see part of a bust coming through there. Not sure who that is. Half a coin though. This one, I had high hopes of it being Roman, but I've got no idea. Very crusty, very misshapen. Again, we'll never know. That I think is a coin. You can just about see the remnants of some writing there. But again, haven't had a chance to clean it up, so I've got no idea. That's a blank coin. Again, haven't had a chance to clean it up, but it's halfpenny size. This is definitely a halfpenny. That's Queen Victoria on there somewhere. But on the back, you can just about make out Britannia. And then when it's wet, well, you might even be able to see it actually, 1880 something on the bottom there. Then a very cool Edward VII 1 penny. Don't think I've ever found an Edward VII 1 penny before, so that's excellent. Lovely colour on it as well. Edward VII 1910. Lovely stuff. And then the two best finds, well, I think they're the two best finds. We've got a very, very wafer thin coin. Just about see a kind of a milled edge and some writing going around the edges. Yeah, you just about see it on that end, on that side as well. If you've got any idea, let me know. Yeah, hard to see in this light, but yeah, there's definitely something there, and it's so thin. I don't think it's a British coin. I think it's foreign. And this one as well, I'm presuming is some sort of jeton. Writing around the outside, a bit of a crown and something underneath the crown there. Again, some of you will know what this is, I'm sure. So if you do happen to know, please let me know, because I'd love to find out. Bit crustier on the back, but again, some writing. So I've done nothing more than give them a gentle wash, really. I've had no chance to actually ID them at all. So if you know, please do give us a shout. That's it. We've just gone over 900 subs. So get in there. I'm so chuffed with that. Thank you so much to each and every one of you. And I guess we'll be getting a giveaway sorted soon. Talking of which, my lovely friend Lee from London Road Searcher has provided me with something that he'd like me to give away. And it's something that I gave him, funny enough, a little while ago. So watch this space for the next video. There's no time tonight, unfortunately. But hopefully next week, I'll tell you all about it. See you soon.